911, what's your emergency?
Imagine something happened to you. Your dog, the one who sleeps at your feet every single night, your best friend, is suddenly picked up by strangers, put in a cage, dropped off at a shelter, and surrounded by barking dogs. No best friend in sight, no comfort, just straight confusion. That's exactly what happened to Tater. All right, good, Nick? Tater, come here, buddy. All right, I want you guys to meet Tater. Tater's owner unfortunately tragically passed away, and so one day Tater had a loving home, and the next day he was here in the shelter. Now, as a dog trainer with over a decade of experience working with dogs from shelters just like Tater, one thing I've never been able to see and get to the bottom of is what it actually feels like to be a dog taken from the only thing they love the most. Now, we all love dogs. They are the glue to every single culture in every part of the world. But there's a tragic untold story that happens every day to dogs that I need to learn more about. What happens to dogs when they're left at a shelter? Now Tater's waking up to the lights being turned on first thing in the morning, dogs screaming, dogs barking. And what that does for dogs is the same as it would do for humans. Immediately first thing in the morning, our cortisol levels are shooting up, our stress responders are happening. And I just can't imagine what it's like for a dog to go from a loving home to that overnight. Before this tragedy hit, Tater, like your dog at home, guys, likely went for a walk every morning with his owners. Tater spent every single hour looking for his owners, playing with his owners, smelling his owners, hearing his owners. They had a special connection that is irreplaceable. Those morning walks is a calm relationship building event that Tater, I know, looked forward to every single day. Just like your dog does and my dogs do at home. And for Tater, he's shut down, he's scared, he's nervous, he's insecure, he doesn't trust new people, he doesn't know new people. Everything that this dog is dealing with is so new. Just imagine, you as a person, you wake up with your breakfast, with your family in your own bed, and boom, you're here. Now at home, guys, we love up on our dogs. They are our world. We kiss them, we talk to them, we grab them, we pet them, we play with them. These are things that I do every single day with my dog. Now dogs at the shelter, these guys don't get a fraction of the attention. And some dogs don't get out at all throughout the day because they have behavioral issues and the shelter doesn't have anybody on staff that can really handle them safely. Or some shelters are so overrun, guys, taking hundreds of dogs a day, that these dogs are actually just kept alive, unfortunately, just to be put down later. Now here at a place like Lucky Puppy, these guys are so spoiled with play yards and play groups and the ability to still have fun and a group of loving volunteers and staff to make sure that these guys know that they're never forgotten. But that's not always every shelter. Think about this for a moment. Tater doesn't know his owner is in heaven, and he may think he's been abandoned because he did something wrong. Now, this isn't Tater's story. We know that he didn't do anything wrong, but this is the story for so many dogs that are put into shelters. The dog got too big. The owners had to move for a job. They just get dumped sometimes, left there, abandoned. It's so confusing and hurtful to these dogs because they don't know what they did wrong. All right, so let's go in with Tater and see what he thinks of me. I'm not so sure of this.
So he came up on August 24th. He's been here about 2 weeks. His owner unfortunately took his own life. He ended up with us at Lucky Puppy Rescue. He is skittish at first, meeting new people. He seems confused. He doesn't know what's going on, where he is. He's definitely stressed out. Now in this interaction, compared to like one of the first days that he was here, is
better?
It's so much better.
Good. What I'm trying to get to the bottom of is how dogs feel when they get to a shelter.
For the most part, the adults are stressed out more than the puppies. The puppies are very resilient. They get off and they're playing in the yard, playing with people, playing with other dogs.
Right.
The adults come off and they're like, what is going on? And so it took me 3 days to get him to even come up to me so that I could put a leash on him. Originally, off the bus, I would come in here and he would back to the corner and I would expect him to piddle himself. He seemed so scared of me, but I would just sit down and be in his space. And then after 3 days, he came up to me and he flipped a switch.
So you should be his best friend because you're feeding him.
I would bet this dog would follow me around off leash right now.
I love it.
I don't like to test that at the rescue because
Yeah.
I don't want a dog to run away. So he has had 2 meet and greets come in to meet him, and they ended up going home with different dogs. So they came in and they didn't want to take the patience to get to know him, or take the time to get to know him. And they found a spunkier, happier looking dog and took them instead when he has so much more to offer.
Now, after hearing Tater's story and really seeing his day-to-day life at the Lucky Puppy Shelter, this is the most enormous hole in his heart. His relationship with his owner is gone. Now, each time he hears somebody come into the shelter, each time he hears somebody walk by the kennel, he's gonna think it's his owner coming back. And that's probably the most enormous hole to fill. It breaks my heart. I know it breaks his heart, but that's why I wanted to know. That's why I wanted to dig deeper. I wanted to get to know dogs like Tater and understand their story and really understand what they go through when they get dropped off at a shelter. All right, let's take a walk. We just go out here?
Yeah.
Cool. Tater, come on, Bubba. Hi, mister. Oh, look at you, Mr. Confident. Look at you, Mr. Confident. Oh, now he's walking next to me. Look at my buddy. This is why I am so passionate about dogs, is because they're so resilient. This dog has been through so much trauma and stress and anxiousness, and within 30 minutes, now this dog is taking food out of my hand because they know that at the end of the day, somebody could love them again and somebody will love them again. And that's what's so special about dogs, is because they are that resilient and they will bounce back. You proud of them?
I am so proud of him.
We can change Tater's life. We, as you guys watching right now, yeah, you at home, on the bus, in your bed, in school, all you guys have to do is share this with somebody, like, comment, get this thing circulated so we can give Tater another shot at life, because somebody out there, you could even be Tater's next opportunity. And you know what, guys? What I'm willing to do as a professional dog trainer is offer free training for Tater for life. For anybody who decides to give this dog a second shot after everything he's been through, all the trauma and stress. He's house trained, he's good with other dogs. This dog just needs another shot. All the information is gonna be listed in the description below, and it comes with free training for me anywhere in the world, but I don't think this dog is gonna need a bunch of help. Look what I've done in less than an hour, getting Tater over his fears after everything he's been through, because dogs are beautiful and resilient, and they have the opportunity to love again, and you could be Tater's next loving home. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for giving Tater the opportunity to find a new home. Consider subscribing to my channels. We put videos out like this every single week. And later this month, we have another video on Tater's sibling, roommate, or person next to Tater. We're gonna be doing more of this. So we'll talk to you in the next video. Boy, Tater.